to exert with power, like the lions resting in the sun, would just drain them of their energy too quickly. So they don't. They're resting. And you use your mental abilities here. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the psychology, the images, the symbols, the pictographs, and the gemstones of astrology. We are on the Taurus Scorpio axis. Today we're on the 6th degree. Let's get into it. We're going to start with Taurus today. Taurus 6. A bridge being built across a high, narrow gorge. A man charges water with healing energy. Under a blazing sun, lions resting in the shade. A pink diamond. The stone for Taurus is astrophyllite. I will leave a spelling of that in the description below if you'd like to look it up on your own. It enhances your perception and psychic abilities. It infuses your entire system with light. It clears obstacles, helps transform circumstances, reveals your path ahead. It helps you recognize your purpose in this material world and illuminates the true self. We're on the next phase, and the void becomes the chasm, it becomes the gorge, and now we have to build a bridge. So, a bridge charging water. So I want to let you guys know, way back, I'm going to find it, and I'm sure there's a link here to where I did a video on how water can be altered based on your thoughts. And so if you're interested, check it out. And don't be alarmed, it's back when I used to color my hair. But it is me, and it's an entertaining video if you're interested in the idea of changing the complexity of water with your thoughts. So, charging water, holy water, bridges, going over a high, narrow gorge. What struck me this morning when I was thinking about getting ready to shoot this is that we're in a fixed area of the zodiac, and this information is showing us the way through when there's just a narrow walkway to move about. Otherwise, everything is very fixed, very stuck energy. But these symbols are giving us the clue on how we can get through to that. To embrace softness, the pink, in the diamond. To combine those two things together to get to where we want to go. Be soft, but be strong. And shine. Like, shine all within, but in a soft light. Imprints are made on water. And that we have the ability to change that complexity through our thoughts. So yes, even though there are subtle messages and subtle imprints on everything, we have the ability to imprint things as well. So use that ability to infuse your water with the energy of love. To exert with power, like the lions resting in the sun, would just drain them of their energy too quickly. So they don't. They're resting. And you use your mental abilities here. So love attracts all, and it repels what needs to be repelled. It repels negativity. So let's take a look at Scorpio. The symbols for Scorpio. 6. A gold rush tears people away from their native soil. Unaccustomed to high altitudes, a woman breathes deeply and walks slowly. A dancer with 8 arms. A man using his intentions to search for fallen meteors. An archaeologist carefully wiring together bones of a dragon which he has unearthed. The stone for Scorpio is gold in quartz, or gold-bearing quartz are the 2 names that I found. A high vibration crystal. It heals on every level. Releases blockages and unwanted energies. It helps with digestive issues, nausea. It amplifies your intentions, restores your balance, encourages peace and harmony. So again, we're talking about healing and clearing away negativity, like the other degree talked about with clearing water. So there's a connection there. It's telling us to slow down and to breathe deeply. You know, when you see someone is asked a difficult question, you take a deep breath, you compose yourself, and then you move forward. And it allows you to see the way through clearly. Having expressive ways of communicating, like using your hands. The dancer with 8 arms is a theme that I have seen, and it's always fascinating. It's talked about here in the Tree of Life. The 8 arms connect to all other energy centers. The dancer is like that. It's symbolizing that. So we must have patience and focus and tuning into the transformations that are happening moment by moment. So getting the most out of every moment, taking things slowly. The more that we practice this, the more we can glow in the dark. What used to be difficult and heavy, we are our own light. And we have to practice that, and we have to own it. We have to understand that we are our highest authority, and that, yes, we must get along in a community, but never to second guess ourselves, and to walk in our power, walk in what we know to be true, because what's true for me may not be true for you, and if you listen to other people, you may be drawn off course, and there's a narrow walkway here, is what I'm getting with this. A keen enthusiasm, so people with a lot of enthusiasm, intensity of desire. So this is a strong degree. It's a thrust forward in being that it's step 1 in the next phase, and that the best way through is slowly, deep breathing, inward. The capacity to tear yourself away from something based on a vision or a dream. So this can also mean obsessions. This area, this whole area so far sounds very obsessive. So I would say you have to be aware that that's in the mix. A keen ability to blend in to each moment, and if you try to justify it or slow it down or try to understand it, you'll probably throw yourself off. So keep trusting your instincts. Yeah, if you try to fit into a mold, it will stagnate, fragment, and frustrate yourself. So don't get hung up on what other people, what their agenda is. Have your own agenda. So that is what I have for you today on Taurus Scorpio 6. Thank you so much for being here, for liking. Leave a comment if they speak to you specifically. Check out my video on healing water and changing the complexity through our thoughts. There'll be a link in the description below. And take care till next time.